Hey Libra, welcome to your January 2025 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from January 21st until the 27th. Hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I do want to announce that if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. My readings are still on sale this time as well. They're all 20% off. So again, that link will be down below. But let's go ahead and jump into your reading here, Libra. And let's take a look here. You did pull the star card here for the overall energy. Star card is related to Aquarius. Some of you may have Aquarius in your placements. But also the sun just came into Aquarius, right? Specifically this week. So, and it's conjunct Pluto, or was conjuncting Pluto. Just depending on whenever you're watching the video. Right now when I'm doing the video, the sun is conjuncting Pluto, but later during the week, it'll come off of the conjunction. So the star card, it doesn't surprise me when I'm trying to say that the star card has come out here. Because Aquarius energy, with Pluto being there, is this newer world here that I feel is, especially because you have the world card here in your challenge. I do get there's this newer world here that you're stepping into. And I think, it's just reflecting basically astrologically what's going on. The sun conjunct Pluto is opening us up to a whole total new world, right? I'm pretty sure you've all heard of, the age of Aquarius. And with this sun conjunct Pluto, this is the first time it's happened while we've come into this age of Aquarius, right? Last year it got pretty close, right? So it maybe felt like we're entering into a new world, but we weren't. Just because Pluto was still in Capricorn at 29 degrees. And the sun conjuncted Pluto in Capricorn and then came into Aquarius, and then Pluto came into Aquarius a little bit after that. So it may have felt like we were stepping into this new Aquarius world, but now we are in this new world. And it's interesting, like I said, you pulled the world card here in your challenge, and I think here with the world card, it's symbolic of the world, literally. And the world card is about new chapters, new cycles. It's interesting though that you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So it's not like this total new thing I see here is beginning here for you. Eight of Pentacles is something that you're already working on and mastering. Some of you are making changes, making adjustments because you're aware of sort of the new energy that we're stepping into as a collective, right? The age of Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, sun's now in Aquarius. You may not know about the transits, but I get that you are intuitively picking up sort of the energy of where the world is going. And so these things can relate to your personal life too. And I think here your advice is, well, whatever it is you've been working on, the world card says now it's just time to do it differently. So we'll see what that actually means here in a moment. But all right, you did pull this Aries card. It says act here. So Aries is all about self-determination. You have the Four of Cups here in your current energy, and I'm going to go through the tarot after I go through the oracle cards. But the Four of Cups right now in your current energy, from what I'm seeing, the Four of Cups can be this energy of nonchalant or inactive or kind of just closed off, crossed off, stuck, right? Aries says get started on things here, especially if you're procrastinating with anything. Four of Cups is very symbolic of right now what we have going on in the astrology. We have Mars in Cancer, and Mars is retrograde in Cancer right now. So, and it's interesting that Aries is here because Aries and Mars go hand in hand. They're pretty much the same type of energy, right? And so the Four of Cups could be symbolic of Mars in Cancer at this time, to where Mars being in Cancer, it's in its fall position, it's retrograde, so you can just be feeling a lack of energy, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of drive. Mars in Cancer kind of gets a boost when it comes to like certain emotion, right? So if you're not feeling it, then sometimes you don't feel like taking action. And I kind of see that's in your current energy at this time. You pulled this Mother Earth card here. This is the Earth Star Chakra. This will be a card of grounding. So I think it's very important for you to ground this week, to make sure that you're grounding this week. This card also is symbolic of roots, and so is the Four of Cups, to where you could be feeling uprooted, right? And that's where the grounding comes into place. So I feel like this is definitely a week to where you're going to want to stay grounded. And the way you stay grounded this week is the Eight of Pentacles as your advice, is by not sitting idle, Four of Cups, but by doing the things here that you need to do here. I think there's definitely good energy here though for you for the week, but it's like the good stuff comes from being active, not passive. You pull this awakened spirit, desire to change here. So yeah, I think at this time you're with that star card here for the overall energy, you're definitely open here to change and desiring change at this time. Especially with the Four of Cups being in your current energy, it's when you're feeling emotionally like you're desiring, right? Emotions, you're desiring some type of energetic change here. But the star card is all about new beginnings, especially with the Fool card being here in your reading, and then the Ace of Pentacles being here in your reading as well. So there is this whole new beginning I see here happening for you, this whole fresh new energy here that I get that you'll be picking up on intuitively, like you'll be picking up on energetically, like just new things will probably start happening here for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff here. So yeah, I think this is a lot of potential here this week on anything here that you really want to get started with. So if there's anything you want to do this week, I would get started with it. I would plant those seeds here, especially with the Eight of Pentacles as your advice. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you want to work on here, I think now is definitely the week, especially with the Fool card being in your hopes and your fears. Now the week to be innovative, right? To take a leap of faith, to step outside of your comfort zone. You did pull the Page of Swords here in the future position. So yeah, I feel like there's a bunch of new energy here that's happening for you this week. And I always see the Page of Swords and the Star card as very linked. I think they're both Aquarius. The Page of Swords is the revolutionary in the tarot, and Aquarius deals with revolutionary energy, right? And so does the Star card because it's connected to Aquarius. So there's a lot of new insight, a lot of new information happening here for you this week. And I'll clarify and get more on what that is. But Page of Swords is also revelation. So a lot of revelations here, like new information, new ideas, new stimulating conversations. You know, air is all about stimulation. It's all about getting things. I want to say moving. It's more fire starts things, but I would say air is more so. It's like changes in direction, right? So you have the Ten of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, Ten of Swords says stop doing the same thing that you've been doing, right? That Ace of Pentacles is saying it's time to plant new seeds here. You pulled the High Priestess here in the outcome position. I'm pretty sure I pulled this for you last time in the outcome position. If not, then I know I was pulling it a lot for the signs. And this reminds me of Pisces energy, right? The High Priestess can be connected to Pisces, is also connected to the moon, right? And right now we have the North Node in Pisces, which is in your, what house is that? It's in your 6th house at this time. I almost kind of get that there's this balance when it comes to practicality and spirituality for you at this time. And what I mean by spirituality is, or you want to say the High Priestess Pisces energy, is more so like awareness. It deals with intuition, imagination, dreams, contemplation, reflection, depth, divine guidance. Right, so I get that there's this balance between that and then also like having to be very practical and hands-on with what you're doing. Let's clarify your read, Libra. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles here in the position of the good stuff. Let's see. You have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, you know, I was just reading something the other day about. It wasn't about the Nine of Swords, but it was a book that I was reading. I think it's called Mindsight. But there's like some particular passage in it or something that I was talking about that was reminding me of the Nine of Swords. It's almost 1 second. Damn, I almost kind of want to look it up, but it's going to take too much time. Basically, what I see here in the good stuff is Nine of Swords would be stress, worry, anxiety, but the Ace of Pentacles would be something new that is happening here that's taking away or relieving your stress and your anxiety. So some type of let's see, can we clarify this? Seven of Cups. I would say it's some type of something new here that's manifesting in your reality. I don't even think you even know what it is yet. I don't think you know what it is yet. There's going to be a lot of energy this week to where there's going to be a bunch of things that are shifting and changing, right? Because the Fool card is Uranus. You have it here in your position of or in your hopes and your fears. And Uranus in the astrology this week is definitely the star player that's helping us find innovative solutions and ways around things, right? To enhance the quality of our lives, Ace of Pentacles. So I don't think you even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. But I think it's something here that is being something new manifesting in your reality, right? That's going to add to your overall support for yourself. Clarify the star card here. You pull the star card again. So that's just double clarification. That the overall energy here for you this week is definitely a lot of new, fresh energy. I always see the star card as well as like some type of rejuvenation, like this big, powerful surge of rejuvenating energy, especially spiritually, right? To where, because before the star card is the Tower, right? So when the Tower happens, you're like, fuck. But the star card, it ushers in a new dawn, like, right? It ushers in a new potent energy. And that's what I'm seeing here for the overall energy this week. And it makes a lot of sense, like this resurgence, I don't even say resurgence, but this regeneration of new, fresh energy is definitely symbolic of the Sun conjuncting Pluto. To where at first when the Sun conjuncts Pluto, it's very intense, can feel very, because Pluto's life force energy and the Sun is also life itself, right? Vitality. So you put those two things together, it's a lot of life force energy towards a lot of new energy being brought in. That it's like your body or your senses are like, whoa, like what's going on, right? It's like you can feel very anxiety ridden. But it can feel like, like huge things are ending, but it also brings this regenerative energy, new things. Clarify the Fool card here. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles here. Pull more of this. And you pulled the Hermit here. I think a lot of you here, this reminds me of the South Node being in Virgo, right? The Hermit, Nine of Pentacles is also, well, the Hermit's Virgo, Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. But the South Node being in Virgo is this, Virgo deals with reality, Pisces deals with, more so the dreamy, imaginative, idealism type stuff. To where the South Node is, what I feel like what you're hoping for is to find and define a new reality here for yourself. Something new, the Fool card. Clarify the Four Cups in your current energy. You pulled the Ten of Swords here. Yeah. And I think right now, in your current energy, I think you're ready for change, right? You also pull this awakened spirit desire to change. Clarify the World card in your challenge. You pulled the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. That is your advice. You pulled the Queen of Cups here. Clarify the Page of Swords in the future position. You pulled the Two of Swords here. All right. Yeah. I gotta pick up for your challenge at this time is Page of Pentacles, the World card. Page of Pentacles, I always say, is about being studious. Right? It's about applying yourself, putting in the effort, putting in the energy, right, toward building literally the world here that you're wanting for yourself. Right, the World card being in the challenge. That's why your advice is the Eight of Pentacles, which is, mastery, right? It's whatever it is that you're working on, right? It's like putting in the time and the energy, right, to build it, sustain it, maintain it. Queen of Cups is Also, like bringing in like loving, caring, devotive energy toward what you're doing, right? And doing what you love. Yeah, you pulled the Hangman here with the High Priestess here in the outcome position. Yeah, I kind of get here toward the end of the week. What was that, the 27th, right? You have this High Priestess and the Hangman here. I feel like there's a lot of, I think by the end of the week, there's a lot of things here that you're going to be thinking about here. The High Priestess, the Hangman to me always reminds me of contemplation, meditation, reflection, right? Trying to receive divine guidance here. So you can definitely be receiving these divine answers here that you've been inquiring or asking for. But also to see you deepening, I see you being able to like relax and let go here, like, and not so much be overwhelmed. 9 of Swords here, 10 of Swords, 4 Cups. You have the Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords here in the future position here. Yeah, I see you getting off the fence here, right? And starting to move forward with your new ideas here, or put things out there that you've been wanting to put out there. Some of you here have been wanting to like really get more active on socials. This may not make sense right now, but maybe it's happening this week. And so I see you definitely doing that, or wanting to do that. But I get just a lot of new, fresh insight, energy, changes. I think they're going to be good. I think overall there's good changes and good things happening this week astrologically. To where a lot of, like, Uranus is really in the mix here this week. So Uranus is a planet that does unpredictability, you know, so. But since there's good aspects to it, it's finding unpredictable ways that you can't really see right now that can help you moving forward, right? And Uranus is all about transcendence, right? So it's overcoming limitation and obstacles. Clarify the 10 of Swords. You have the 6 of Wands here. This is in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. With the 5 of Wands here. Another message I got, especially with this Aries and the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, is confidence. Like, be confident with what you're doing. 10 of Swords, 4 Cups being here, 10 of Swords twice here in the read. It's like sometimes you may kind of sit there, like, you know what you want to do, but it's like your feelings are the ones that are stopping you, right? So I feel like you may have to be a little bit more stoic or just hands-on practical this week to really get things going here for yourself, and not waiting for the right time. So but the High Priestess, the Hangman here in the outcome. The Hangman is also illumination, and the High Priestess will be receiving answers, and the Hangman will be, you know, enlightenment, right? So it's like, oh, like seeing things differently, like seeing, you know, getting some type of divine insight or insight in general that shows you a new way forward. And that's what I see happening for you at the end of the week. So that's what I got for you, Libra, in your reading. I'm going to leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you later.